Welcome to the Divinely Protected Oracle. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, and all your donations. They are truly appreciated and they go to the growth of the channel. So thank you for all your support. We're going to go ahead and do a general message for the collective. Now this may resonate with your situation or perhaps someone around you. So please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Now, if you're interested in a more personal reading, please check my description box below, and it will give you all the details. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has for us today. All right, we have space here. So someone may be in isolation. You may be going through some sort of heart chakra healing, because we have all the green here, and this dragon is taking away this person here into isolation. Okay, so the divine may have forced you into some sort of isolation period. All right, because 5 talks about change. So even though you may be in isolation now, you're not going to be in the future. But there's some sort of purpose for this. So, but we're going to find out. All right. We also have 12, which is all about the self, gathering your power here. 12 goes to a 3, which is Empress energy. But I also get the feeling that someone here is kind of like licking their wounds. Okay, healing. They could be healing their solar plexus. And the solar plexus talks about your confidence, your self-esteem, but also their heart, because we have the green again here as well. And this goes down to 3. And 3 talks about communication, the way you express yourself. So someone here is gaining a lot of confidence, okay, and they're gaining a lot of heart healing in order to strengthen their solar plexus here, their self-esteem, their self-confidence, self-worth, okay? And we're going to find out more about this situation. This is really fascinating, okay? Because there's a reason you're in isolation, is to possibly thicken your skin, because, you know, with the dragons here, they have a really thick skin, which is why you can't just, you know, put a bow and arrow into, you know, a dragon. That's why in, you know, the Games of Thrones and all that, they had to use this big ridiculous thing, because they had to penetrate the skin, because dragons have thick skin. And maybe that's why you're in isolation, is to gain a thick skin. All right, so what is this for? Okay, so what is you being in isolation to thicken your skin? Because if you notice, this woman is a little, you know, naked here, but there's fire around her and they're not getting burned because their skin is getting thickened. I keep getting that. Okay, we'll find out. All right, we have water here. And the water element is all about emotions. It's about balance, your intuition here. Number 40 goes to a 4, which talks about your stability here. So emotionally stable. All right. We also have the earth element, which is all about being grounded, being humble, being stable. 38 goes to 11, which goes to 2, and that talks about peace, harmony, balance. So you need to be balanced as far as your emotions, but also remaining grounded at the same time. That's what the collective here may be learning. We also have your 4th house, which is all about your foundation, your home, your roots. And that's interesting, because if you notice, this person is up in the tree, right? They're above in the branches. And there's almost like water coming through. Because when water goes over land, water is more powerful. That's why love is the strongest emotion, the strongest vibration, is because it's the most powerful source is water, even over land. And I feel like this person is prepared for whatever water is coming their way, because they've already built their foundation strong enough to live up in this tree And the tree has roots, right? So that's what keeps it stable, is that there's roots planted all in the ground here. So this tree isn't going to move whenever this water comes flooding in. 28 goes to a 10, and that's all about closing out a cycle for a new beginning. And we also have the 10th house. Now, the 10th house talks about fame, fortune, your career, long-term investments. 34 goes to a 7, which talks about hidden truth and hidden knowledge, which is, again, that water element of intuition mixed with earth. So this is mixing the water and earth elements together for the higher good. And if you notice in this 4th house card, you also see 10 pentacles in that tree. So all this person's wealth is safe, even from water, because they built their foundation higher up. So that way, if something were to come rushing in that wasn't expected, say a tsunami or whatever, their fortune isn't going to wash away. It's going to stay exactly where it is. It's almost getting that energy in Key West where they have houses that are built almost like bridges, where there's pillars of cement that are, deep down in the structure that hold the house up. Because I think the houses are like, on the 2nd level or 3rd level. Okay, that's how they built them. So that way, if there's a hurricane and, the water rises too high, the house won't wash away. That's the whole purpose of that. So I feel like the collective is being isolated on purpose in order to build their foundation up. So that way, if any water element comes rushing through that they weren't expecting, or someone attacks them in some way that they weren't expecting with water, with, some sort of emotion or whatever, that it's not going to affect the collective. Okay, so let's find what this is actually about. But it does have something to do with your destiny here. And a lot of you, even though you are healing and you are, building yourself up, you may be feeling very stagnant or experiencing some delays, like when is this going to be over? Because that's the kind of energy I'm getting from you. Is it's kind of like, okay, well, when is, my success? When's everything coming? Well, this 4th house card is telling you it's coming. But you need to build a certain foundation first before we can give that to you, so that way you don't lose it because of someone else's emotions towards you. Okay? So let's find out what this is about. What is going on? 10 of Swords. Yeah, someone wants to come in and wash away your complete foundation. They want it to be like you had never existed, at least in their eyes. Yep. Right now you're in this Hangman energy. Like you're kind of getting cabin fever is what I'm feeling. Is kind of like, okay, like let's go, I'm ready. But the divine's telling you there's still things you need to work on before you can get your blessings to come in. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. Again, you're looking at your foundation, what you invest in, where you want to plant roots. Okay, so some of you may be even possibly looking at houses of where you want to live. Okay, what's the best neighborhood? What's the best type of house I want to live in? What environment do I want to be around? All right, for somebody here, they may need to look at their house foundation to see if it would withhold some sort of condition or natural disaster or something to that extent. So that way, if something like that would happen, they're already prepared. This is all about being prepared. And I feel like the divine here is trying to prepare you for something big, but it is going to take some time. So you just kind of need to be a little patient here, is what I'm hearing. All right, and then we have the High Priestess. Ooh. So for some of you, especially if you are a chosen person, okay, you're very highly intuitive. All right, so even though you know this, and you know you need to be patient, and you know you need to build a foundation, you also know that some sort of storm, something that's very powerful, is also coming your way, which you do know. All right, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Three of Swords. We also have the Moon card. And we also have the King of Swords. So a lot of you have been through a lot of heartbreak in your life. You may have a lot of fears in regards to connecting with other people romantically, because you may have a fear of rejection. Okay? Because the moon represents fears. But we also have this King of Swords energy. This is someone who is authoritative. This is someone who cuts out any BS. This is someone who's honest, loyal. They will defend what's right. And I feel like you have this coming in, collective. You have this person coming in. But you can't expect someone to save you, right? You have to save yourself first. That's why they tell you on the airplane, right? Put your own mask on first before you try to help anyone else. Because you're no good to anyone else if you're like half passed out. That's why you got to help yourself first. And then once you do that, then the divine can send in someone else that will not only also help you, they'll also protect you. Now, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Gemini, and more Pisces. So we have a lot of different signs on this table. So you may be one of these signs or dealing with this sign. Okay? So let's get some more information. Now, this could be the divine also isolating you so that way you could heal yourself. So that way they can bring in your counterpart. Because your counterpart will protect you with their life. If they are really your counterpart. Alright. So tell me about the Hangman. We have the Page of Cups. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So someone here in the collective was dealing with someone who tried to charm them in order to have access to their abundance. We'll just say that. Because I feel like the collective here is in this Empress energy, or will be. Okay, but they definitely went through being in a long-term connection with someone who was only after their financial wealth or status. Take it how it resonates. So tell me about this Knight of Pentacles. We have the Magician. Ugh, okay. And we have the Fool card here. So this person thought that they could get away with manipulating you. Because with all the yellow here, this talks about solar plexus, which is, again, confidence. And I feel like this person that was after your money and after your success also attacked that area of your life, making you feel worthless, making you feel undervalued, making you feel like you were the worst person to ever be in a connection with, ever. You were useless. Like, that's the type of energy I'm getting from this person that you invested in the past. Alright, so tell me about the High Priestess. We have the Star. Yeah, you're the Star energy. Could be it Aquarius. Okay. And I feel like other people know it with this Page of Swords energy. other people know your value. However, you were dealing with someone who was trying to get you to believe that you didn't have any value at all. Because all they wanted to do was take whatever you had. They wanted to take everything from you. Like, this is the kind of person who moves out and literally just, you come home one day and just everything's gone. Just everything. The couches, the silverware, everything just gone. They left you with nothing. That's what this person's intentions were. And not only physically leave you with nothing, but emotionally leave you with nothing. Like, you are some cockroach or, you know, some sort of like scum of the earth that belongs underneath a rock, when this is you in this star energy. All right, so tell me about this Knight of Cups. We have the King of Swords. Oh, he looks angry. That King of Swords looks angry. With some sort of communication, okay, or travel. And we have the Six of Wands. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. So this person that you dealt with in the past that wanted to take you for everything that you had, including all the clothes off your back, that person is seeing that you're being successful. Even though you're isolated, they still see you as successful, and that's making them angry that they're hearing from other people with this Page of Swords energy how well you're doing. Because again, you're the star. So a lot of you went through a period of isolation to heal. You may be just coming out of that now. Or in the future, when you do get out of this isolation and go into the star energy, this person is going to hear about it. All right. We have the Three of Swords, clarifying the Three of Swords. And we also have the Two of Swords. And this person is going to be like, wait a second. I broke the collective's heart. How are they now winning? I left them, you know, it's almost like that person who, you know, say you gonna take a road trip, right? And you take a road trip and that person just leaves you stranded somewhere. And you don't know where they are, if they're gonna come back, how you're gonna get home. Like, that's the type of how that person left you, right? But now they're hearing word that you're doing so well. And you're happy. And they're like, well, wait, what? Like, I did all of that to this person because with the Three of Swords and the Two of Swords, that's the Five of Swords. So they felt like they took any life that you had left completely away from you. If you had one breath left in your body, they would take it. And that's what they thought they did to you. But they didn't. And now, once you heal and go into your star energy, they're going to hear about how you're doing and they're not going to believe it. It's almost like, I need to see this because I don't believe it. Because the blindfold's on them. Alright, so what's this Moon card? We have the Knight of Swords. Oh, this idiot's going to come rushing back. Alright, let's see what this is about. I don't even know. Ace of Wands. Okay, so this person's going to come rushing back. And this person may offer you their Ace of Wands. Okay, they may think, oh, look how attractive I am. Let's, you know, have a physical connection together. And I want to do this quickly on you. Maybe if I go to the collective and, you know, have a physical connection with them and just leave them stranded again, maybe they'll go back, right? Maybe they'll go back to being in isolation where they're not doing well and their life is like falling apart. right? That's what this person is trying to do. We have the Queen of Wands energy. A lot of you are attractive. You're single. You're attracting things into your life instead of chasing. And this person wants to come back and offer you their, whatever part it is, in order to then just rush away from you again. Alrighty, so tell me about this King of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles. And we have the Ten of Wands. And we also have the Three of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, so when this person comes rushing back to you, what they don't know is you are already involved with someone else, a different King of Swords, because there are two different energies here. So you're going to have a choice between two people, is what I'm gathering, although it's not really a choice. You know exactly what choice you're going to make, and it's not that person. But anyway, so you may have a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and then a different Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But this specific Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is protective of you. And with this Four of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, they're going to be like, they may even, see this person and be like, that's not going to happen. You need to keep it moving. Because this particular air sign doesn't do third parties. Like, I think they're going to be very clear about the expectation here. They're going to be like, listen, I care about you. I want to be with you. But I don't entertain third parties. And if you want to be with that person that left you stranded in the past, then you can go ahead and do that. But it's not going to be with me. I feel like that's what your person's saying. But your person is, blocking this person from, anything really. It's kind of like shooing this person away from the door. So you may end up living with this other Knight of Swords when this actually takes place, that this other previous King of Swords is going to come rushing back, okay? Because I feel like whoever this King of Swords is put in the work. They put in the time to build that strong foundation with you. And this person from your past that left you stranded, hurt, betrayed, with like no self-esteem, no anything, because it does take a long time to build someone up, okay? Emotionally, physically, spiritual, whatever. And it takes a second to break someone down. And this is it's almost like the energy I'm getting is two angels on your shoulder, right? One's good and one's bad. Well, this is the bad one and this is the good one. And it's kind of like, okay, well, collective, do you want to be with the person that is good and, takes their time, puts in the work, cares about you, loves you, wants to have, a family with you, a generational wealth with you? Or do you want to be with the person who may be attractive, yes, but that's all they have to offer to you is their Ace of Wands, until, of course, that, may not work anymore, all right? So just take it how it resonates. But looks only last a certain amount of time. Looks fade over time. That's natural. So this person only has a certain amount of time where they're in their best, physique or best hair, for a certain amount of time. And then eventually they're going to have nothing left. So the question is, who do you want to be with? Do you want to be with the person who may be attractive, but the inside is a wreck, okay? Or do you want to be with the person who may not be as attractive, however, what's on the inside is super attractive, which in my opinion makes someone even more attractive is what's on the inside, okay? So that's the decision that you're going to need to make with the Judgment card here. Are you going to go back to a toxic person, or are you going to build with this person who is actually worthy of you? But I feel like this is a clear-cut answer, all right? Especially if you have put in the work to heal what you need to heal, thicken your skin, and become this star energy. You're going to look back and see how far you've come, and you're going to look at this person and be like, what did I ever see in this person? This person is, ugh. Like, look at this knight. Look at his face, right? Like, it's not even like, it's like pointy, and it's got a weird nose, and it's just like, oh, what did I ever see in this person? Like, oh. But I do see that you are going to choose the stable option here, which is this new King of Swords energy, and it's going to make you extremely happy. All right, well, if you enjoyed this message, please like and subscribe. Until next time.